Thanks. Good job.
Want to be on top of your game? Count on Marriott for everything from business services to room service.
Reach up that nose.
Marriott knows a thing or two about staying on top of the game. To keep a leg up on its competition, the worldwide hospitality company offers a wide array of hotels, serving everyone from the family on a budget to the business executive.
Marriott really pioneered segmentation in the lodging industry. Took the Marriott brand, which was very well known, an established brand, and started to branch off into other customer segments. They saw an opportunity to grow the company by looking at moderately priced travelers who needed lodging, extended stay travelers, and built hotels. Fairfield Inn is a great example. Courtyard, a hotel really designed for business travelers that met the needs of those particular segments.
In the early 1980s, Marriott started stretching its product line upward and downward to accommodate growing customer need.
There was a need for new, fresh hotels in these various segments. We tested a lot of these properties and found that they did very well. They had strong customer reaction, and over the years built very loyal customer bases. In the full-service category, Marriott Hotels, Resorts, and Suites, the brand that really started it all. We acquired another full-service brand, Renaissance Hotels and Resorts. That brand does very well internationally. It broadened our presence overseas. Then you have Courtyard by Marriott, which is a moderately priced hotel for business travelers. Over 500 properties now.
Next down the line, the Fairfield Inn, a slightly less expensive lodging choice. Then, in the extended stay category, Marriott has the Residence Inn and TownePlace Suites.
Residence Inn was an acquisition back in the mid-'80s. They really started the whole extended stay category. We acquired that brand. We had great learnings from it. It's a highly successful lodging operation, and from that we developed TownePlace Suites, which is a little less expensive, but also an extended stay hotel.
Spring Hill Suites, the newest and fastest growing all-suite brand, offers a suite that is up to 25% larger than a traditional hotel room. Other brands in the Marriott portfolio include Marriott ExecuStay, Marriott Vacation Club, its timeshare properties, and the Ritz-Carlton Club, its premier brand. The more than a dozen Marriott brands with some 2,500 hotels worldwide each have their own distinct personality and style and serve a particular customer segment.
The Courtyard brand is clearly targeting the road warrior, the business traveler. The extended stay brands, Residence Inn and TownePlace Suites, some of the guests in those hotels are 6 months to a year living at the property. So that extended stay customer could be someone in a relocation, a government worker, a contractor, legal people doing depositions. The full-service Marriott and the Renaissance customer would be your more upscale business traveler, maybe entertaining clients, needing a restaurant, needing meeting space, looking for recreational facilities in the hotel. Fairfield Inn, those hotels, many of them positioned along major interstates, highways, attractive for that kind of customer, traveling on business by car, leisure customers looking for a value and a convenient location.
Lambourne says while Marriott has worked very hard to carve out a niche for each brand, they all share the Marriott brand identity, the key ingredient to their success.
I'd say the Marriott brand identity is really all about a commitment to service excellence, our people, a strong focus on the employees that work in the hotels, taking care of those associates so that they really can focus on their job, provide the level of service that customers demand and expect today.
Lambourne says that service is consistent all over the world, from Philadelphia to Hong Kong.
Each of these hotels are going to have their own personality. They're going to have distinct design and service levels that make you feel like I am in London, or I am in Munich, or I am in Paris. But you're going to still have that common thread running through all of them, that this is a Marriott hotel, this is a Marriott operation.
In each hotel, employees are given the reins to maintain the high-level service Marriott is known for.
We work very hard to empower the employees at the hotel to really take care of the guest and do whatever it takes to make a guest feel comfortable, be happy, and be productive and get what they need to get done in the hotel.
Rather than creating competition for itself, Lambourne says the numerous brands actually bring in more Marriott business.
I think the brands do an excellent job of going after their particular customer segment. Each has its own loyal following. Each markets itself independently and as a group, as a portfolio of brands. There is some crossover, but we see that as a great opportunity in the sense that if a customer can't stay at a full-service hotel or has a different need, there's Marriott Courtyard or there's Residence Inn. So whatever happens, whatever that need might be, we're going to capture that customer, that piece of business. It's very important to the success of the company. You have to be careful in how you communicate and market when you have a variety of brands. We have a large portfolio. We have a lot of messages to communicate to customers and travelers. And we've worked hard to be very good at that so that we don't create confusion, so that when the customer purchases a room at a Courtyard versus a Marriott versus a Fairfield Inn, they know what they're getting, they know what to expect.
In some instances, the success of positioning one hotel brand even spurred the need for another brand.
We were having a lot of success in extended stay with Residence Inn and found that this was a growing market, a very hot segment, and there was definitely an opportunity to expand that brand with a moderately priced or a lower priced product, very much a purpose-built hotel, Town Place Suites.
Another example is Marriott's moderately priced brand, the Fairfield Inn. As it grew in popularity, the company added some higher-priced suites to the product, equipped with a mini fridge, microwave, and separate living and sleeping area.
As a few of them opened and we got good customer feedback on them, and we saw this dynamic with room rates and getting a slightly higher rate, the decision was that this might be a great product extension or brand extension for Fairfield. So we really looked at creating Fairfield Inn and Suites as a brand extension for Fairfield Inn. Opened some underneath that name, and they did, as we expected, quite well.
In 1957, J.W. Marriott opened his first hotel, Twin Bridges, in Arlington, Virginia. From there, Marriott hotels began to sprout up all around the country. Today, after 75 years in the industry, Marriott is in some 65 countries and has $20 billion in sales. But the company's corporate philosophy from those founding days is still Marriott's mission today.
There is a real passion for service, and it's very much instilled in the employee, and that employee has a sense that they're part of something and their needs are going to be met.
Lambourne says it's that service that keeps customers coming back to Marriott.